How to tell if a girl likes you? Well, there's just so many ways, it's impossible to talk about them all in this video. But in reality, this stuff isn't rocket science. In fact, any guy can easily learn to figure out if a woman likes them. All you have to do is start paying attention to some subtle clues, and sometimes not so subtle at all. The bottom line is, if a woman is feeling attraction for you, she's going to find a way to make sure you at least know about it. But the problem most women encounter is the fact that some guys are totally clueless about what to watch out for. You almost have to spell out the entire thing for them in order for them to realize that a woman is interested in them. They seem to have no idea how women communicate. They're completely oblivious when it comes to body language, and it's such a shame because most women will never verbally express to a guy that she's interested in him. She'll send out signals to the guy, and it's up to him to respond to these signals, or she'll just give up and move on to the next guy. And it's so frustrating to a woman when a man doesn't pick up on her signals. But not to worry, if you're a guy, and you're watching this video, you'll no longer be one of the thousands, or perhaps millions of men who are on a completely different wavelength with women who clearly want you to notice them, and are practically waiting for you to do something about it. Okay, that said, let's get to it. Let's not make these women wait any longer. Here are some signs to look for when a girl is really into you. Sign number 1, she's constantly checking you out. She spends a lot of her time staring at you when you're not looking, and is apparently interested in what you're up to. And how you're interacting with your friends, family, and anybody else that might be around you. It may seem creepy, but she can't help herself. It could just be that she's intrigued by your mannerism, your attitude, and the way you're able to make other people feel when they're around you. Or it could just be your looks. Your appearance is a big part of it. But it could also be all of the above, or a combination of different things about you that she finds so appealing and attractive. So what should you do when you eventually catch her looking at you? Most guys have no idea what to do, but you're going to be different, of course. When you see her staring at you, just smile, and she'll no doubt smile back at you, because this is the opportunity that she's been looking for. But she probably won't make the first move, and this is where you come in. Don't wait, and in a confident way immediately introduce yourself to her, and ask her how she's doing. But don't be boring like other guys, and don't start asking random questions about herself. Relax, have fun, and do what comes naturally. Be observant. She probably has gone through a great deal of trouble to put herself together, but don't do what most guys do, and start complimenting her on her beauty. Be original, think of something unique about her you noticed, and express that to her. For instance, tell her how impressed you are by the way she carries herself, with ease, and a lot of grace, and that you really like that about her. I bet she'll remember that for a long time, and she might even go home, starts looking at herself in the mirror to see if what you said is true. And that's one way to know if a girl likes you. Now let's take a look at another sign that you may have missed that you need to start paying attention to. Sign number 2, she always calls or texts you first. This is really a good sign that she's into you, because women don't normally call or text a guy first she is not into. It just doesn't happen. On the other hand, if she likes you, you're always on her mind, and she's thinking about how she can get close to you. As she starts to imagine what it would be like to be intimate with you, and what the future may hold for the two of you. And this is especially true if you have already gone on a date, and she had a really great time with you. And now, she wants to experience more of that good feeling she was able to feel while you were out together. Now, what should you do in a situation like this? Well, the ball is clearly in your court. What you choose to do with it is going to depend on how you ultimately feel about her. If the feeling is mutual, great. So that would mean that you like her as well, but you have to be careful though, because a lot of guys end up screwing this up when a girl is into them, and they know it. You want to obviously show her that you care by giving her attention, and being with her. But this is where it gets tricky. Some guys end up giving her too much attention, and never leave her side. Instead, take things slow, and let it all happen naturally, by always taking 2 steps forward, and 1 back, meaning, be with her, and give her some attention. But then, give her a chance to miss you, and let her seek you out. That way, you're always in control of the relationship. There's more to it, of course. but that's all we're going to be able to talk about in this particular video. Now on to the next way you can tell if she's really into you. Sign number 3, she compliments and asks you questions all the time. Let me begin by saying that no girl is going to compliment or ask you questions all the time if she is not into you. Let's start with compliments first. If she's constantly complimenting you on your nice shirt, stylish haircut, or your gorgeous blue eyes, she's not doing it for her health, trust me. She's looking for you to notice her, and possibly get to know her a little bit better, if you know what I mean. Because no woman is going to flirt with a man she has no desire for. They already get hit on by random men they come across in their daily lives as is, to do such a thing. And she also barrages you with question after question whenever she sees you, and that's no doubt a telltale sign that she likes you, and is so into you. And this is no different from what an inexperienced guy does when he meets an attractive girl for the first time, which could eventually kill any attraction she might have had for him. Don't guys know you're supposed to tease the heck out of her in the beginning, and just have fun with her? But anyway, if you happen to be attracted to her as well, you should definitely start reciprocating, and show her that you're interested, but don't overdo it at first. Play it cool, and have fun with her. After all, you already know she likes you. So in summary, women will always give you signals when they like you. Sometimes they're obvious and plain to see, and at times they're very subtle, but ultimately it's up to you to learn to pick up on them, or else you might miss out on the love of your life, and you may not even know it. Cheers. So there you have it. Now you know how to tell if a girl likes you, and what signs to look for. I hope I was able to answer your question on how to tell if a girl likes you. And understanding this is half the battle. Now you have enough information to help yourself make better relationship decisions. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. Thank you.